Today we are testing out our brand new Flycam Nano DSLR, which is a stabilising rig. It's a dinky little one which we bought because we are tiny little girls. We've been sort of playing with it a little bit since we got it this week, but now we have decided to give it a bit of a test, and we haven't seen an awful lot of information about reviewing the product online, so we thought we'd offer the benefit of our limited wisdom for anybody else thinking of buying one. This is a Canon 550D with the stabilised, is it stabilised? No, it's the unstabilised 18 to 55mm kit lens. It's the lightest camera we've got, which is why it's on top here.
How is it to hold? Is it heavy or is it quite comfortable?
It's quite comfortable. It comes with 4 weights. We've only attached 2 because we've got a very, very tiny camera on top. I think this takes, I forget how many kilos it takes up to. We'll come back to that later. We've deliberately lightened it as much as possible, but we have got the quick release plate on top as opposed to just a little screw in, because it's a pain in the bum to have to upset the balance just every time you want to reattach the camera. According to our information online, because it didn't come with a manual, but then I think it did come from Spain. According to what we found online, the way you know when it's balanced is if you spin it on the spot and it doesn't rock. So we spent a little bit of time trying to get it balanced.
It is a little bit tricky.
Yeah, it requires a lot of tweaking.
I guess
to get it right.
Take practice to.
But we got it pretty close, and actually the difference is quite noticeable. Once you get it balanced, it's noticeably better. Of course, then the trick is to adjust your movement. So it does take practice, because if I just start walking suddenly, for example, you can see what it does to the pendulum, which is no good. However, if I start walking sort of slowly and smoothly, like thus, so you pick up speed at a consistent pace instead, it stays steady. And the same applies to stopping. If you stop suddenly, you're going to get a rock to it. It's all about consistent and fluid movement. At the minute, I'm only managing 30 seconds to a minute long burst, holding it up. I haven't tried pushing it as far as I can go. It would be interesting to see how long I personally could hold it upright. A friend of ours has actually got the full sort of glide cam proper jobby, which instead of having a cap on the bottom has got a hole so that you can actually attach the sort of wrist support gauntlet thing you can buy as an extra feature. I'm not sure I'm actually going to need that for this. It's quite lightweight, it's quite manageable, the grip's pretty nice.
I think hopefully the idea is that if you have it as well, you can nail the shot within the first couple of takes, so you shouldn't need to be holding it for super long periods of time.
I think a good test to do right now, if I hold the camera, I'll do a walk and we'll see what it looks like, and we'll compare it to the same walk with the stabilised system. This is me walking forward at a moderate pace. This is me running forward at a moderate pace. Okay, so Flycam, walking forward at a moderate pace. Flycam, full tilt run.
stretches. It's something that we actually keep saying that we should do before we go out filming, and we never do.
You really should.
Actually, you really should, because if you tense your muscles over a long period of time, especially with filming, some of the worst shoots we've been aching all over for days.
I think particularly with a piece of equipment like this, where the whole point is to hold your arm up tense, you need to do warm-ups. I'm not sure how the audio is going to come out with the wind like that, but we'll see.